G'day guys and girls, and welcome back to our little channel, Goodies Beer Reviews. And I have a very special beer tonight. Two of my favourite colours are black and gold, and I'll tell you why. I had a remote control car back in the day, and it was the Frog, the Tamiya. Remember the Frog? We had the Fox, we had the Hornet, and I had a Frog. So instead of the classic pink and gold, which was the Tamiya colours, I did black and gold. And I don't think it looked as good as the pink and white, but you know what? You do you, boo-boo. Look what I've got today, this evening, tonight. The Omen, the chosen one, the Grifter. The brewery in Marrickville, but the Grifter we know is known to frequent the parts of Vegas. He's a subscriber to the channel and a very good friend of mine. Marrickville Brewery, Sydney, you could say inner west, gold top, very bougie can, very dank, which is my new word, oatmeal stout. Now this comes in at a 5.5% ABV 375ml can, which is what we love here on the channel. Very simple can, 1.6 standard drinks, big, heavy recycling can. You will get pregnant if you're on your side drinking this. Bad joke. Big barcode. Geez, if you can't scan that. Look, I love the can. Look at it. This comes from Beck's at Curious Crafts in Lismore. Roy, our wildlife man, loves a stout. The Grifter, as stated, who frequents the parts of Dub Vegas, loves a stout. A few subscribers I'm shouting out, yes. I also got a shout out to Hef, who said, you got a few stouts coming up. Who doesn't love a stout? After drinking the last beer out of a straw, I'm keen for this. Let's just get this in there. This is an oatmeal stout. Oh my God, an oatmeal stout at this time of night, and it's cold. So it's stout weather, isn't it? Look at the gold top. This is prestigious. Oh, good crack on the can. Very, very nice crack. I can see it bubbling inside. I'm excited about this. This will be my last beer for the night because I'll probably just go to bed and go into AF after this. I've had a good night. Oh, that's a nice looking beer. That is a nice looking stout. The Grifter has is it the watermelon pilsner? They have a pale ale, which I'm yet to review. They have Marrickville is in a city, I suppose you call it. We're going to visit. The Grifter and I have been talking tonight about heading to Sydney. Obviously, I mentioned Dub Vegas, which is near Dubbo. It's just more bougie. And I'm from the North Coast, so that's a nice looking beer. That's black. That's used motor oil. I like the Young Henry's motor oil, but let's stick to the Grifter. The Omen, oatmeal stout, not much of a spiel. Very secretive, very dank. As you know, that's my new word. I should copyright dank. Goodies dank beer reviews. Let's have a sniff of this. Hopefully it smells just real. What's oatmeal? Porridge? It's chocolate. That's chocolate. That is chocolate. It's dark chocolate. Oh, Roy, our wildlife man. And look, I'm banging on about a few subscribers tonight, but so I should. They're the people that keep you going and you do this for. I've got some wonderful beers in the fridge as per my last video, and thank God to Curious Craft where I live getting them in. The head dissipates quicker than a bad relationship. It's not the most iconic head, but at the end of the day, unless it's a Guinness or a big nitro-filled beer, I don't really give a shit about head. It's attractive, it hangs around, but if it doesn't, well, you just get rid of it. One more sniff, a secondary sniff. Yeah, chocolate coffee, oatmeal, I don't really get. I mean, I'm not a big porridge guy. I'm more of like a hash brown sausage English breakfast guy. Cheers. Let's go. The Omen, The Chosen One. Scary movie. Oh, that's got a good mouthfeel. A good mouthfeel. Pardon me. Just a bit. It's very carbonated. It doesn't look it. God, the noises coming out of me. I sound like a poker machine that's winning. This is an excellent stout. It's tasty. It's decadent. I get chocolate and coffee. The oatmeal I'm trying to get. Yeah, actually, in saying that, let me say this. I do. I get the oats. It's an oaty tasting stout. I get chocolate coffee, but you do get the oats. And it's lovely. That is a really nice stout. 5.5% ABV. Yeah, seriously, just, it's a lower ABV. But look at the can. It's a good-looking can and a good-looking beer. The head, you know what? I think I'm going to call this. It fits the brief. It's fun to drink. It's got a medium mouthfeel. It's decadent. It fits the brief. It's a banger for a stout. I've got to hit that harder, don't I? It's padded. We've got the leather ones here, or the fake, the faux leather. The cactus here. Ow. But that's a great beer. And I'll tell you a story about the Grifter. The Grifter, who is known to frequent the parts of Dub Vegas. I have an old XB car, and he too has an older car, a Fairlane, in that wild purple colour. I love old cars. I love 90s Japanese sports bike, 80s Japanese sports bike. I love cars with low kilometres that you can pick up, but they're getting harder and harder to find. And people are struggling these days. I mean, the market in cars, I don't know, is it going down, is it going up? There's always people there And I'll tell you one thing about a car or a bike as I sip the Grifter. That's so good. It's smooth. It is oatmeal-y. You can definitely take the oats, taste the oats and the malt. But I needed my water pump done. Had a loose bearing in it, and the Grifter. He drove a long way from Dub Vegas to where I live. We pulled the old girl apart, took the radiator, and I'm going to shit on one place that reconditioned my radiator, and it's Savins Radiators from Lismore, who just fucking spray painted it, didn't recore it, just did nothing to it, set it back, and then wanted to charge $700 odd. So if you're in Lismore, I wouldn't recommend Savins Radiators. Even where, and I'm not going to shit on a local mechanic, but when you put a radiator back in a car, at least buy 20 or 30 bucks worth of the proper rubbers for the radiator to sit on. At least put some passion into your work. When you recore a radiator, and they come with a forecore, the GTs. So, yeah, I'm thankful. You know, he took it with him. He then drove back and helped. I got some photos, I should put them up, but and helped me with my car. And that's a friend. It's a friend. You know, you can shit me to tears sometimes, but, you know, people who shit each other, and you just got to fucking, you know, you work through it, don't you? Roy, our wildlife man, I know you live around, let's just say Sydney, which is a very ballpark area. Roy has sent me beers and beer mails, and I'm so appreciative. The time and the effort to do that is alone, I'm very thankful. But if the Grifter and I come down to Sydney, we're talking about meeting up. And I think we should take Roy, our wildlife man, out for a drink for some beer reviews. Obviously, no face. Roy, you can sing your songs and bring your camera, but we're just going to go, you know my channel. We're just very, this is the channel. But we'd love to catch up, have a yarn. Geez, have some stories. You get to levels in life where you have gone through your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever, and you've just got to talk about it and have a fucking laugh about this thing called life. That is definitely a banger. Honestly, Oatmeal Stout, it's a low ABV for a stout, but I'll tell you what, on this cold night, and I'm telling you now, it's crisp. This is a good beer. I'll leave it at that because I'm rambling on. I've had a few new subs, and thank you. And thank you for liking. And if I go on a bit too much, look, just don't watch. Just get the beer and go, do you like it or not? But I don't know. I think I like listening to people. I like listening to people's hobbies and stories. And I got some good beers to come. The Grifter, Roy. It'll be a trilogy if we catch up. But we will have to sign a disclaimer to say, Roy, if any arrests happen, summons are issued, Goodies Beer Reviews is not accountable. We'll be kind. Love each other, take care of each other, be kind to each other. As I stated, the Grifter. This is the Oatmeal Stout. This is lovely. I'll see you at the next one.